Hi guys, I'm Yatish. This is my lovely audience over here, and I'm going to be teaching you guys how to serve in ping pong or table tennis. So, to start off, the fastest serve in ping pong is 28 miles per hour. And when you think of it, it's not that fast, but that ball is actually covering 3.3 meters worth of distance. So, what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be telling you how to serve. There's three types of serves: a flat serve, a topspin serve, and a slice serve. I'm also going to be telling you why this serve is so useful in ping pong. So, to start off, the serve is useful in ping pong because three reasons. First, the serve is the most important shot in ping pong. It's what gets the point started. Secondly, it's what gets you ahead in the point. For example, a good serve will get you an easy return, which will allow you to slap the ball back and win the point possibly. And finally, the serve is actually important because it helps you win in general. We're all college students. We're all playing ping pong recreationally, and you obviously want to beat the person you're playing, and a good serve will help you do that. You know? So let's move on now, and let's cover the materials we need to serve. The materials you'll need are a ping pong paddle, a ping pong ball, a person to return the serve to see how good your serve is, and obviously a ping pong table. Now, let's move on to the first serve. The first serve we're going to be learning today is a flat serve. For the flat serve, what we need to know is the preparation to start off. You need a 6-inch ball toss, and you need to take the racket back almost parallel so that it's pointing to the back wall. And now, for the flat serve, you're going to swing all the way across, hit the ball so that it bounces on this side of the table and bounces over, and it should have no spin, only pace. So here's an example, just like that. So if you look at that serve, there was absolutely no spin, only pace. It moved very fast across the table. Now let's move on to another serve. It's called the topspin serve. And for the topspin serve, you're going to have the same preparation, the racket back and the ball toss, except this time you're going to pronate the wrist a little bit downward and flex it backward, and you're going to brush the ball over, almost like you're brushing over from underneath to over the ball, and you're still going to hit it downward and slap it across the shoulder. And this serve is very effective because it goes and bounces high and pushes the opponent backward, so it gives you a lot of time to hit the next shot. So here's an example. Bounces higher than the flat serve, slightly less pace, but it bounces higher. And it puts you in a better spot to hit the next shot. Now the third serve we're going to be learning is a slice serve. The slice serve has the same fundamental technique, except this time we're going to be swinging across the body, not forward. It comes same stance, same grip, and same ball toss. This time we're going to be slicing around the ball and not over. And what this slice serve does is it cuts across the court. So for example, if the opponent thinks you're serving in the middle, it's actually going to come across and hit one side of the court. So it gives you a good angle to hit the next ball. So here's an example, and it curves all the way to the right. So to recap, we learned three serves, very effective serves: the flat serve, a topspin serve, and a slice serve. Now these serves are very important. In fact, the serve itself is very important in ping pong, and all good players need to know how to serve. This time, earlier on, I told you guys that the fastest serve was 28 miles per hour, but in reality, the fastest serve doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter if you have a fast serve. What matters is how you place the serve and how you spin and how you read the opponent and see what serves he can return. So that's what makes a player better, and in essence, having a better serve makes the player better. And that's about it. I hope you guys know how to serve now and can hit better serves. Come back next time for the return. Thank you, audience, for listening.